There's a little Irish film out this week that harks back to a faith-based Hollywood film from a more innocent time, The Song of Bernadette. The story of the young girl whose visions turned the little French town of Lourdes into a Catholic pilgrimage site opened with the famous line, "For those who believe, no explanation is necessary. For those who don't, no explanation is sufficient."
In the cave at Masabiel, I saw a most beautiful lady.
A lady? What lady?
I don't know. Suddenly she was there, and then suddenly she disappeared.
Oh, nonsense.
This is a wild story, Ben.
It possibly doesn't help that the clumsy trailer for The Miracle Club reflects the film's low budget. It's barely sufficient apart from showing off its surprisingly star-studded cast: Laura Linney, Stephen Ray, Kathy Bates and Dame Maggie Smith.
Ladies, what's the name?
The Miracles.
First prize, 2 tickets to Lourdes.
Best of luck.
He's so fine. Wish he were mine.
The story opens with Kathy, Maggie and their young friend Dolly entering a singing competition. First prize, a trip to Lourdes. Dolly's young son Daniel can't or won't speak. What she needs is a miracle, though Maggie Smith's backing vocals are already the work of a higher power, you'd think.
What do you want to be going to Lourdes for anyway?
I always wanted to go there.
If you go out that door, don't bleeding bother coming back.
Miracles happen there. He could speak.
There seem to be only 2 tickets on offer in the competition, but you can rest assured they'll end up being enough to allow everyone to get on the bus in time. As always in this sort of film, there have to be 4 women, and here comes number 4 of the Miracle Club, Chrissy, played by Laura Linney.
Why did you leave?
Leave? I was banished, Eileen.
I loved you, and you left.
I'm glad you came home. Can you ever forgive me?
Laura Linney is one of America's finest actresses, particularly in A Corner. The fact that she was terrific in Love Actually should give you some idea of her skills. She's equally good here, playing a woman who left the village under a mysterious cloud and only came back for her mother's funeral.
How are you, Chrissy?
My mother is dead. I'm in a place I swore I would never come back to. Hi. I wouldn't have recognized you.
40 years would do that to you.
I'd say, yeah, mixed.
Yes, it's great to have her back.
Marvellous. Bloody marvellous.
Chrissy and Lily and Eileen, Maggie Smith and Kathy Bates, clearly have history. And despite the best efforts of lovable Father Dermot, any chance of reconciliation, well, frankly, it's going to take a miracle. And while we struggle to think how the plot is going to push this along, the 3 erstwhile miracles are farewelling those useless 60s husbands of theirs before anything goes wrong.
Congratulations. You're coming to Lourdes.
Who's going to have to do the cooking and the cleaning? Not me, I can tell you, that's your job.
What'll I do on me own?
I'll be back before you know it. You will.
Then it's all on the bus. Lily and Eileen, Chrissy waving her late mother's ticket to Lourdes, and finally at the last minute, Dolly and young Daniel. Next stop, St Bernadette's Grotto.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
Welcome to Lourdes.
Appears I am sharing with you. Is there only one bed?
Your ma wouldn't have fussed.
I am not my mother.
Ain't that the truth?
You probably didn't need to be told that, aside from young, silent Daniel, everyone else on the bus is praying for their own particular miracle. Though, as is the way in films like this, what they think they want isn't necessarily what they'll get, or even what they need.
There's where she appeared. Right there. She told everyone to come and bathe. I said, it's bitter cow. Oh no, it's a miracle.
We're ready.
I'm not.
Now, speaking as a member of the more sceptical half of the Song of Bernadette audience, my interest in Lourdes was driven more by curiosity than based on faith. This is clearly a story for a Catholic audience, but not exclusively. It's rather better than I was expecting, with that added value that great actors can slip into a script when it's not looking.
You don't come to Lourdes for a miracle, Eileen. You come for the strength to go on when there is no miracle.
You're still alive.
Oh, just about.
Kathy Bates, Maggie Smith and Linney aren't the sort of performers to simply phone it in, assuming their fans will come along anyway. They will come along anyway as it happens, but they'll come out of the cinema piping their eyes happily rather than changing the subject.
I don't need a cure.
Not everyone goes to Lourdes for a cure.
I'm out and I'm running out of chances.
Church is good at guilt.
It's also good at forgiveness.
There are secrets and lies. The backstory of Chrissy's ignominious exit from the village all those years ago is the one that elicits both guilt and forgiveness before the end. And there are lovely performances by relative unknown Agnes O'Casey as Dolly and young Eric Smith as the silent Daniel.
Well, there's always hope.
Peace. That's what I hope for.
I think I had me a miracle.
What?
I actually missed you.
Are they enough to forgive the flagrant sentimentality the Miracle Club often slips into, or the broad Irish clowning of the dopey husbands? Well, call me a cockeyed optimist or a self-hating agnostic, but at the end I almost think they are, even if, for the rest of you, no explanation may be sufficient.
Did your wife pass away on you?
She's in Lourdes.
There's a miracle for her. You, shopping.